Hello. After reading the previous chapter, um, I was familiar with some of the things that were taught, and I did learn a few things. One of the shout outs I'd like to give was actually calculating calories, and kind of just like understanding that fats fall into like a 9 calorie per gram, carbs 4, protein 4, and alcohol, which I didn't know, was 7. But that's not what I really want to get into. So something really cool that I learned about, because you do hear the terms like superfoods, or these foods could help aid in preventing diseases and cancer, etc. So something I did learn, I learned about a component in food called phytochemicals. They are found in foods from plant sources like fruit and vegetable groups. A group of phytochemicals called polyphenols prevent the growth of certain cancer cells and diseases. Foods with higher phytochemicals are referred to as superfoods. I never really knew why they were termed that, and maybe if I did some research, obviously, with Google, the tip of your fingers, I probably could have found that out. But sometimes you just don't think to do certain research, so that was actually interesting. Another thing that I found was interesting is, so I'm again from Canada and just came here in September for school. It's no surprise that America struggles with a weight problem, and I'm sure Canada does too, but I definitely kind of heard that like a lot in life, I suppose. I was surprised to read that America like over 70% of adults in America are currently affected by overweight or obesity. And then like the chart just showed a picture of the states and what states had higher rates versus lower rates. I guess I'm not really sure like why where they live would play a factor, because I'm not from here and didn't do too much research. I'm not sure if it's because certain states are poorer than others. Like I know Louisiana, Oklahoma, and I think it was West Virginia that popped up as some of the more like adults. 40% of adults struggled with being overweight or obese in those states. I'm not exactly sure if it's because of poor education, very low minimum wage for less money, or so getting paid less money, not being able to afford to buy whole foods, healthy foods. So that's kind of a question that I do have, because like why in particular those states, but I do kind of understand why our countries would struggle with a weight problem, because we are just constantly like, there's so much processed food that is shoved in our face every single day, and a lot of that definitely has to do with like appetite versus hunger, and all the advertisement for fast food, and just I think over the generations and how fast food became a bigger thing, and just like making things easy and making snacks like super yummy, that just over the course of time people forgot what real food actually is, and how to make it, and how to eat it, and how to like it. And it also doesn't help with everything that they put in the fake man-made food, because I know that we become very addicted to, our bodies become very addicted to them and crave them, as well as our taste buds really like them. Anyways, yeah, it was a great read, and I haven't started this week's, but I'm gonna start tomorrow, and I look forward to what I learn.